everybody. This is Colin Barratt with the Skatespotted podcast. Host, introducing my partner in crime.
What's up, guys? Mike here.
So we're starting off our spring podcast about DIY skate parks and DIY projects within the skate community because we've seen like an influx of popularity with this kind of method here. Personally, in Delaware, I have a DIY park that skaters have created that honestly is like my favorite skate park. Shout out to 7th Street in Wilmington. Mike's been seeing a lot around here on Long Island. What are some spots you've been seeing, Mike?
Absolutely. Brentwood, most definitely prominent out here. I mean, that thing is getting built up every weekend. There's, you can find new things. People just going there with cement and making new things. Also found a warehouse spot, actually. Abandoned warehouse with ramps and everything. Put in there rails and stuff. Unfortunately, somebody, I think, sold the rail out of it. Little problems, but...
Yeah, sometimes you have that. So warehouse spot, I've never skated one of those in my life. I always wanted to. That's probably pretty awesome.
It's kind of dirty though. I mean, it's probably not the safest thing to skate in. The ventilation's just not good, and it's dust everywhere. You come home and there's black all in your nose and stuff. But it's definitely a fun spot. I mean, everything's kind of broken and stuff. I mean, you can go around, but you can definitely make some cool stuff out of there.
Yeah, man. So like, part of what we're talking about here, though, is like, what is it about the DIY scene that has such an attraction to skateboarding right now? And personally, I think you kind of hit on it yourself with Brentwood, like the evolution of it. The idea that you go one day and there's X, Y, and Z there, and then you go the next time and here's this new thing that you never saw coming. Yeah. And that's like, it's part of one of those things that keeps skating fresh, is people always looking for new obstacles, things like that. And one of the other things that I personally connect with is that it's skater built. In 7th Street in Wilmington, we have a situation here where literally every obstacle in the entire place was built by skateboarders. Yeah. So like when I bring other skaters there, the possibilities just seem endless. It's not some park with some obstacle that was poorly made or poorly set up.
Built by somebody that's never skated in their life and has no idea how to build a skate park. It's not all the numbers. It's about the flow. Everything has to be positioned correctly so you can skate it correctly.
Yeah. Skateboarders have a lot of creativity and they know what they want. So when they get to participate in that, it's a beautiful thing. In my opinion, 7th Street is my favorite skate park I've ever been to because it does have a flow. It has... all the conventional obstacles you would think of and some unique ones. Personally, I think one of the crazy ones that haunts me to this day is the double concrete parking barrier. It's like the hardest thing I know to skate there, but I've seen some of the craziest things go down on that thing, so not always for me, but I've seen some other guys tear it up, so that's pretty awesome. But Skatespotted is trying to have be a part of this perspective with the DIY feel. We feel people feel more connected due to the fact that skaters built it. Yeah.
I think it also has that raw feel, like it's a skateboarder's park. It's not this park that's in like a town park. It's you built it. It's ours.
Yeah.
You go there and you skate things that you want there.
Yeah, no, it's true. And in a way, like the grittiness, the roughness, that is part of skateboarding. When we watch videos, guys hitting the streets and stuff, there might be the crack before the rail. There might be a little dip in the sidewalk right before the obstacle. Things like that are real. It's part of actually skating, is dealing with these little obstacles before the actual thing you're trying to do. So, you get a lot of that in DIY, and I think it makes you a better skater at the end of the day. But, one of the things we wanted to talk about today is like the responsibility of skateboarders to skate spots out there. I mean, Mike and I, growing up together, have seen a lot of good spots go away for one reason or another. I mean, whether the business collapses and then they redo it or...
just tear things down. You never know what companies are doing at the spots and stuff. They change all the time, so...
one of the greatest offenses, in my opinion, is that skaters sometimes destroy the spots. And we kind of want to, we're older now. We kind of want to, give that outlook of responsibility with this stuff because, there's nothing worse than going back to like your favorite spot and seeing something ruined that you can no longer do, or now this one area of it's shut down because bikers came and destroyed it with pegs, or I've seen fellow skaters just chuck glass bottles around and do stupid stuff.
You really have to take care of it. I mean, like, you can't just go open a spot and just tear things apart. You have the cops coming, they're kicking everyone out, and things are changing. It's just not good for other skaters. You're ruining it for everybody.
Absolutely. And I think one of the things that we like, you ever been to a skate spot that a lot of people go to but nobody ever does nothing for, and then you catch the dude with the broom sweeping it? Everybody loves that guy. Nobody hates on that guy because that guy just saved it for everybody.
Absolutely.
So we're trying to be a part of that perspective of really taking responsibility. If you want it and you help build it, you got to take care of it.
Absolutely.
And I think there's a lot more we can do with things like that, regardless of where you're from, what you're skating, what you're doing. But I mean, Mike and I joke around about the secret spots.
The secrets.
Tell
me.
There are skaters out there, good, bad, professional, amateur, who try to hide their spots. And,
Is it good or is it bad?
Yeah, is it good or is it bad is really the question, Do we want all these things hidden? Do we want to share that with other people?
You got the pros and cons, man. You want to see killer skaters go up to these spots and tear it up, but you also don't want to go to the spot and then there's like 50 people there and you're like, see, you're killing my day. It's like going to the skate park. You're just like,
yeah,
I'm gonna skate a box or something like once, twice in a half hour because you have to wait for 5 other skaters to go through.
If you want to do your trick, get in line.
Exactly. Yeah. So should we or should we not? Secrets.
Yeah, I mean, we want to hear people's perspective on things like that, too, I mean, we're more of the perspective, in my opinion, maybe Mike doesn't fully agree, but I will tell other skaters about spots that they may not know about, I'm more of the share the wealth perspective.
It's funny, too, because I post stuff, on Instagram, pictures of spots, even spots that I don't even know where they are, and I get pictures from, photographers, other skaters that have been to these spots, and they still, I still don't even know where they are, and people, comment saying, don't kill the spot, and stuff like that, and, you're trying to share cool pictures and spots and stuff, but it's hard to equal it out with the demand.
It's a delicate line.
Yeah.
For some people, once you cross it, they do not come back.
Yeah. Some people don't like it, but
that's part of the reason why we've been emphasizing almost like the responsibility takeaway there, because if people aren't ruining it, not everybody's showing up with their 13 little brothers, on their Razor scooters and their just throwing candy wrappers all over the place and ruining spots.
Another thing I've seen, a lot of skaters bring their friends that don't even skate. They're just chilling, smoking, and drinking beers, whatever they're doing.
Right.
But I mean, you're yelling at other people to not bring people, and don't share the spot, and
yeah. Not always the best look in the world when you show up and 3 dudes are chilling and you're skating and they're just chugging beers. Put that beer down and get in the session. That's what I say.
That's what's up.
But continuing with the DIY perspective here, what are the obstacles in the skate spotted community that people want to see? Like if you could have something built at your local favorite spot, what would you want to have? I mean, I know Mike and I have some answers, so let's see. Like, spring is here. The boards are fresh.
Oh, yeah.
You got a fresh supply ready for people to hop on it.
Absolutely.
what do you want to skate? What could you see yourself?
I've always been a big fan of banks. Love to. I don't know what it's about. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's flat ground skating, but it's very just simple, just straight up and straight down. I just like to, do my simple tricks, trying to go, get a little steeper sometimes. I know it gets a little difficult. My transition skills aren't there as I'd like them to be, but definitely a nice little bank. Go up and down, because you could always use it at, manual down and anything like that. Obviously possibilities are endless, but that's definitely one of my obstacles up there.
I like even doing some power slides on banks.
Yeah.
Just ripping into it and just for no damn reason. I'm a bank fan myself too. I just like that little catch moment. You know what I mean? Because it's like flat ground, like you're saying, but it's not, because it's a different way. One of my obstacles I really want to see that I feel like is absent from a lot of skate parks and stuff is a really like a small manual pad that's almost like a box. So yeah, you can grind it almost not exactly like curb style, but maybe like a deck and a half, 2 decks high, not even. Simple manual pad.
Something, like you could definitely get your skills up there. I see, we were talking about at 7th Street. It's hard to get those, different.
Some manly ledges.
Yeah, you want to get technical on those things, and they're up there. It's hard to get up some kickflips into manuals on something a little higher. So it'd be nice to have something small. Definitely practice those tricks, get them down to where you like them and stuff. Try new things that you're not very secure on something so much bigger.
Absolutely, and it's just fun to around sometimes. Sometimes you just want to kick it around. Maybe you want to, 180 up and do some fakey trick off, who knows? But I just think, sometimes skateboarding gets so complex. They want to make these crazy obstacles, all this wild stuff, and sometimes keeping it simple is the most fun.
Yeah.
But our shared obstacle that we would love to see is the curved ledge.
Who doesn't like a curved ledge?
Everybody loves the curved ledge. I can't tell you how many times it haunts me to this day, man. I've been to a skate park and seen, the one obstacle that I truly want to be on is being used as a bench.
It's a bench, man. Get off the bench and skate it.
Yeah, seriously, there's a skate park in Delaware, Glasgow, has a curved ledge. Seriously, it's over 20 feet long. It's just massive. And all it does is hold people's backpacks.
Yeah.
People put wax on top of it just for later, drinks, snacks, whatever. But, that's probably my favorite part of the whole damn place, and I can barely ever skate. If I get there 10 a.m., get a couple runs in before anybody hops on it.
Just like I was saying at Beth Page, the same thing, man. Just people just plastered all over it. And they're not it's one of the coolest obstacles. Just to curve around something like that, it's just so fun, so technical. And people are just sitting on it.
Yeah. And for your information, I might tell your ass to move.
Hell yeah.
Get up. Get out there. So yeah, we want to hear from the Skate Spotted followers and the people who are into the DIY scene. What are the things you guys are looking for out there? So, hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Facebook. Make it happen at Skate Spotted. And we want to hear people's feedback because, it's a new season now. This is East Coast skating. We can't skate every day. So we're ready for it.
Absolutely.
But
that snow is gone.
Yeah, man. That's the worst in New York too. See, it's not as bad in Delaware, but New York, when it all melts away, got all that salt, all that sand.
It's dusty.
So break out that broom, make it happen. For others, if not for you. If not for others. But I think Mike has some updates from the Skate Spotted world as well.
Absolutely. Definitely one of the biggest things is to check out the contest that we are sponsoring in May. May 9th at the Mastic Skate Park. Definitely be there. Come through. It's going to be a sick contest. You want to come through and win yourself a Skate Spotted board, man. Absolutely.
That's pretty awesome. So kicking out a board for those who perform. So that's Mastic, correct?
Mastic Skate Park, May 9th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Do come.
Sounds awesome.
Get your off. Win a deck.
That's right. I believe you put out a little video part recently. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Don't forget to check out Spotted Sequence Session, man. Just posted it yesterday. It's a sick video, man. Those guys killed it for me. Thanks for coming out, Ivan and Santiago, man. You guys awesome on your boards. Killed it. Definitely check out the video. And absolutely keep tuned for the new ones. We got the championship round coming up soon. A couple more episodes.
Yeah. I like how, altering the spots a little bit, too. It keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Young Bucks because we got two 15-year-olds, and they were killing it.
I think 15 and 16, I believe.
15 and 16, laying it down, man.
Yeah, absolutely. They killed it.
And I believe we have some new apparel.
Yeah, absolutely. Skate Spotted T-shirts coming out right now. Get ready to check that out. It's going to be coming out in a couple days, I would say, about a week. We're going to put them up on the site, and then obviously we're going to be at the contest selling them. They're pretty sweet. Check them out.
Yeah, man. Catch me in a sweaty one in the DE. But I think that's all we got for our spring update for now. Keep tuned because we'll be trying to do these podcasts as we can. Hit us up at Skate Spotted on Facebook, at Skate Spotted on Instagram, at Skate Spotted on Twitter, and YouTube/Skate Spotted. There's plenty of material out there. We want to hear your feedback. This is an interactive session here. So don't just listen. Let us know what's going on, man. What obstacles are you feeling? What do you want to see on the boards? Let us know.